Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we will explore the art of building meaningful connections, making friends, and deepening relationships. Whether you're introverted or you're extroverted, or somewhere in between, there are skills and strategies you can use to cultivate deeper and more fulfilling relationships, starting today. So, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meaningful connections in your life? Like you're surrounded by people but still feel disconnected? Well, you're not alone. Building and maintaining deep relationships is an art form, and it can take effort and practice. In this video, we'll discuss more tips and some strategies to help you cultivate more fulfilling relationships. Let's dive in. Life is basically a struggle, even in this case. So let's talk about why deep connections are so important. After all, friends, family, loved ones, colleagues, acquaintances are all we have. Having strong relationships with others has been linked to better mental and physical health, actually. Increased happiness and a longer life. It's not me saying it. Statistics show this. In fact, a study by Harvard University found that having strong social connections is one of the biggest predictors of overall happiness and life satisfaction. That's why having connections is really important. But building these connections is another game on its own, isn't it? These connections can be challenging, especially if you're shy or introverted. In fact, it can be hard to put yourself out there and make new friends. The good news is, social skills can be learned and they can be developed with practice. Let's explore some practical tips and strategies to help you build meaningful connections, starting today. Grab your pen, grab a notepad, and take down some notes. Tip number 1. Be authentic. Be you. Be real. No need to pretend to be something else or somebody else. When you're trying to make new friends or deepen existing relationships, it's very important to be yourself. People can usually tell you when you're not being genuine. It's like human beings have a natural radar for it. So accept who you are, embrace who you are, and show up and own up authentically. That's key. Authenticity also means being honest and vulnerable with people in your life. Share your thoughts and feelings openly, and most of all, encourage others to do the same. This can lead to happier, deeper, more meaningful connections with the people around you. Whether that's at work or school, social gatherings, wherever it may be. Tip number 2, listen actively. Listening actively means when you're talking to someone, you make sure you really listen to what they have to say. Don't just wait for your turn to speak. Ask questions, show interest, and try to understand their perspective. It's really important that you do that. Active listening can help you build trust and rapport with others, and it can also help you learn more about them. This can lead to more meaningful conversations and deeper connections in life. Tip number 3, find common ground. Finding common ground is really one of the most important things. When you're trying to make new friends, look for shared interests or experiences. This can be a great way to connect with others and build a foundation for a deeper relationship. Even if you don't have a lot in common with someone at first, try to find something that you can both enjoy. This could be a hobby, this could be a TV show, an event, a shared sense of humor, an activity, be anything. Tip number 4, be consistent. Building deep relationships takes time and effort. It's important to consistently show up and invest in the people in your life. This means not taking them for granted and actually making time for them, checking in on them, and being there for them when they need you the most. Consistency is key here when it comes to building trust and connections. Remember that. And it's not just about being consistent in the good times. It's about being there for someone when they're going through a tough time as well. This can be especially meaningful for them, and it'll automatically deepen your relationship even further. Tip number 5, practice empathy. Now, empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It's an important life skill when it comes to building deep connections. Sadly, many people don't know anything about it. So for example, when someone shares their feelings with you, rather than just listening to them, try to put yourself in their shoes and see things from their perspective as well. This can help you understand them better, and it'll, of course, deepen your relationship because people like to be heard. It's human nature. Tip number 6, communicate effectively. Now, emotional communication could be anything from gestures or words or thoughts, but actively and effectively communicating is not just about the words that you speak. It's in fact very essential for building and maintaining deep relationships. This means being clear and honest with your words, being genuine with your actions and your deeds and your thoughts and your gestures, but at the same time, being respectful and kind. In fact, try to avoid passive-aggressive behavior or saying things you don't really mean. And don't forget to use nonverbal communication as well. Very important. Body language is key. Smiling, nodding, maintaining eye contact. These are all things that can show you're engaged and interested in the conversation. And of course, it makes the person feel that you're engaged and interested in them. Tip number 7, make time for fun. Actual fun. Building deep relationship isn't just about serious conversations and connections. It's also important to have fun together. Very important. Make time to do things you both enjoy, whether that's trying a new restaurant, going to the movies, going shopping, a concert, just hanging out, a bonfire, something that is a bonding experience. Having fun together can help deepen your bond and create positive moments and memories that will last a lifetime. Those are things that money cannot buy. And when you have those kind of shared experiences, people remember them for life. In fact, building meaningful connections isn't always easy. But conclusively, with these tips and strategies, you can develop skills and confidence that you need to communicate within yourself in order to communicate outwardly to the world. Remember, being authentic, listening actively, finding common ground, being consistent, practicing empathy, communicating effectively and sincerely, and making time for fun are all important things. You can build a strong network of friends and loved ones who will support and uplift you throughout life. Uplifting each other throughout life is the end game. We all come in this world alone, and we all will leave this world alone. But what matters is what we do from the womb to the tomb, in connections, friendships, shared experiences, meaningful moments, and relationships is exactly what enriches it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to our channel, leave a comment, and why don't you just share some tips and experiences of your own? It's always a good learning way. Thank you so much. Cheers.